and how well they know it and how good they are. So I'm gonna set up the screen real quick, so I can see all of you guys in the gameplay, and I can read your comments. And let's see. Sweet. So, all right. I'm gonna do a complete speedrun of the game. It's a quick walkthrough. I'm gonna be using
What are you buying?
the PRL for whatever it's called. This gun you get it by beating professional mode in a certain amount of time. This gun will kill any enemy in one hit, and it's the most overpowered weapon in the game. And a little bit about this weapon. In certain versions of the game, this gun, you can shoot anywhere and multiple lasers will come out and auto-target certain objects. In other versions of the game, I don't know which versions, but other versions of the game, you have to aim where to shoot. This, in this version, the PS4 HD, and I think it's on the GameCube too, you can shoot anywhere and the lasers will just automatically track and kill people. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Is that all?
It is extremely powerful, and I think one part of the game, we do have to have the infinite rocket launcher, so I will...
Is that all?
This is all from my last game. I will be selling... So there's that, and it's the most powerful gun in the game happens to be free, so that's kind of hilarious. So we're going to have to get the infinite rocket launcher as well. Good thing is I know all about this game because I've beaten it about 30 times in my life. So
Thank you.
that's about... I'm only going to be using the PRL until I need the rocket launcher. So this is a speed run of Resident Evil 4, completing the entire game in about 2 hours and 11 minutes. So, and I do not have the special outfit where Ashley is protected by armor, so she can die in this game, but I'm going to try and do it without dying. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So first place we're coming up upon is this game is full screen. That's kind of odd. It wasn't full screen last time I played it. There were little black bars around the screen. I don't know what that was about, but it seems to be fixed. So, like I said, this is the most powerful gun in the game. It's kind of silly. I don't think it's canon in the Resident Evil series. I think it's just a funny little add-on. I don't think it actually exists in the universe that they're in. But so, most of these enemies in the first part you can just avoid. You can go on straight through. We don't need to save the dog. I know it's sad not saving a dog, but it doesn't really help us when we have this gun. And some enemies, like the bosses, you can kill with just the flash. You can flash this gun like a stun grenade, and then you can charge it and shoot the laser. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, see, there's the multiple targeting system with the lasers. It just makes the game easy as crap. And I mean, I'd kind of be disappointed if I had the version where you have to aim where to shoot, because then it's slow and you know you have to actually aim where you want to shoot. But this version is very nice, and just watch this. This is just insane. I could just not even aim at them and I kill them. So this helps make the game go by so much quicker. And now we just basically have to wait this out and kill the rest of them, because there are a few more that will come. Now the second group should be coming in a few seconds. If not, we're gonna head over here to this barricade, and this should spawn a chainsaw man and should lead us to the other part of the other part of the village. Now this crowd's coming, which is a very good time to just kill the rest, and that should spawn the cutscene, which will lead us to the next part of the part of the game, so stay tuned. Usually the music dies down, or the cutscene abruptly plays. One of the two. And this is taking actually a bit longer than I thought, but not to worry. We can still make up for time later in the game because I know a few little shortcuts. Gonna check around again. Cutscene, so there it is. Okay. So after that, we are going to be moving on into this part of the village. Hello, new people. This is a speed run of Resident Evil 4. Subscribe if you want, leave if you want, hang out if you want. I don't care. Okay, so we're going to be entering this part. In this part, we can actually just go right on through. I'm not going to be collecting any jewels or any treasures, so we're going to go right on through. And gotta go right in here. This is the first boulder part where, yeah, we gotta run past the boulder. Quite a finger workout, I must say. That is kind of nuts. So anyway. We're going to go on through here, and this is going to lead us to a part with Lewis, and we have to rescue Lewis, but it's a quick cutscene, and then he disappears for a while, and he'll come back later. So now after this, we are going to be making our way here, and shoot that bolt off. I'm going to be using this PRL up until the point where I have to use a rocket launcher, and then this can be stored with a flash, which is kind of nice. Don't have to charge it, saves a few seconds. And now that's the first part. This cutscene you just hit, you tap until you get to that. It's just a bunch of cutscenes, and you just keep clicking the button. And that's about a 5-minute sequence. I just skipped in about 3 seconds. So we don't need to go to the merchant. This is a fun part to use a PRL. It really shows off its power. Just devastates anything in a new one in your way. It's pretty nice. So we're gonna go on through here. We kill them, and we're gonna climb up here, and we actually have to get 2 puzzle pieces to open a door that's located on the opposite side of us. Grab this. That's the first piece. Now we're going to be going over here. We don't have to worry about those enemies because we're making our way up here. I may do a hand cannon speedrun, and then an infinite rocket launcher speedrun, and then the Chicago typewriter. I love the hand cannon. When I was a little kid, it's the gun I always wanted to get. It's basically just a magnum, a huge magnum. And to get infinite ammo for it, you can, but you have to upgrade it completely, and even get the exclusive upgrade. It costs you about 1,100,000. What is it? Pestas, which is the currency in this game. But it is worth the upgrade because it just destroys. It kind of fails in some aspects. Not fails, but it does worse than this gun, obviously. Anyway, so through here. You don't have to do much, you just gotta avoid them. And they die. And we're just gonna move around here. We're gonna be going into like this little sewer system just for a second. And kick this guy in the face. That didn't hit him, that's weird. So anyway, and there's a guy to our left right here, but luckily his pointing animation prevents him from hitting us, so we just climb up the ladder. And then we're going to be faced with these explosive little device. Blow that up, because everyone hates crows. Now this puzzle right here is a door puzzle. You have to make a symbol to unlock the door. It's very simple. You go up and then you turn left. So you hit up and then left. So then we get a key in here, and that's the end of the chapter once we go to the door. Okay. We're going through these chapters like nothing. So now we go through this door. We're faced with a chainsaw man. Killing them just makes it a little easier. You don't really want to try running past the chainsaw men because they're sadly an instant death. And nobody wants that. And now we pull this wooden barricade off the door and we're back into the first village. And more enemies have spawned, but not to worry, we can really avoid them. I'm surprised I actually did that, to be honest. Holy crap. Sometimes their animations are kind of random, to be honest. Sometimes they might swing a little early, sometimes they may do a long swing, sometimes they may do a jab, sometimes they might not do anything at all, so it's really just in your best interest just to get used to enemy animations. Now we go into this little rocky cave underneath part of the village, and we will be at the church, which right now we're about 10% through the game. Well, I wouldn't say 10. We're getting there.
Got a selection of good things on.
I always like to kill the merchant when I used to play this game, and I still do. So, climb up this ladder, we go at a forced exit, and we are into the part of the church. It's pretty creepy. Now, I will say that during the lake fight, there's a boss that you have to fight in the lake. I may get knocked off the boat a few times, but I will try and do that as quick as possible. That's by far, even with the PRL, one of the most difficult boss fights because you can't use PRL. You have to use throwing. You have to use like spears or javelins to kill it. Another good thing too is when people throw their axes, the animation, whenever they throw it, you can jump over barricades or ledges and kind of, you can't get hit. It's kind of like a temporary infinite, not infinite, but it's a temporary, you're temporarily invincible because they can't hit you in animations. Certain animations in this game, they can't hit you. Now this is the second boulder run. I certainly think, I preferably think this is harder. That is just a thumb workout and a half. And I'm playing this on normal, by the way, not on professional. It wouldn't be much harder on professional with this PRL cannon either way. So. It's always good to pay attention to your surroundings in this game because some enemies are just insanely strong. That guy will blow himself up. That's kind of funny. And again, animations like that, see how he's pointing? They go through that animation all the way because these are older games. They will never break the animation and attack you when you're near. They always go through an animation, so only when like they're pointing. When they pull out their weapon, it's usually a faster animation, so you have to be quicker. So here we are at the lake fight. I always get a little nervous doing this fight because it is kind of challenging in a sense that you've got to have good aim. And the pattern of the swamp the lake monster is unpredictable. So, and to spawn the boss battle, you just drive all the way to the right, go between these logs far back of the lake, and you can usually get one spear throw off before you nearly hits a log. Oh, I got knocked off. So, with this boss battle, he does do a lot of health damage. gotta be quick or he'll eat you. So that's always fun. And when the music disappears, as it just did, that means it's going to, there's going to be this temporary little thing you got to do where you got to move around and look, and you got to find them, and it gives you a few free spear throws, so that's nice. So here he is. And now he's going to turn around, and we can usually probably get one off again. And yeah, you just gotta dodge him basically, and it's unpredictable if he's gonna go left or right or in the center, so you kind of just have to use your judgment. Oh wow, we're actually doing very well. So that one knockoff usually happens to me all the time. Very rare will I not get knocked off. And it's best to just wait and you can see where the arrows are to move. Doing very well. Whoa, that's something new. Oh wow, okay, whoa, that was the quickest I've ever done that. Sweet. This is the easiest tapping button sequence to do, the cutting, because it just, I don't know, you can like barely tap it and still get the rope free so you don't drown. So now, we are outside at night and it's storming. That's kind of cool. I've always kind of enjoyed that touch on the game. And we come to our first, with someone's head, kill a little flash, and then we'll just flash him and move on. We don't need to waste our time and go up these steps. We're going to jump over 2 platforms, 2 empty spaces, and we will continue on. And this gun, thank goodness, during this part right here, you can stand over the ledge or you can go on the ground. You have to shoot these chains off these boxes to where you can jump. There's water, little areas of water that you gotta get those boxes. You gotta shoot the chains off so the boxes can float to the parts of the water where you need to jump, or otherwise you can't jump in the water. So this is easy, you just move forward, you just push forward and just jump, it's easy. And now we climb up here. And we pull a lever and that will open up, that will kind of clear out that waterfall. And we walk through a cave. You might think this game is hard to memorize everything, but it's really not after you've played it for so many years. This will spawn a sequence of enemies, which will just simply do this. Like I said, it's nice because this laser tracks everything, and it is very overpowering, but yet again, it's funny, and it's just awesome to see all the enemies go down at once. It's very cool. So now we have the round insignia. That's going to be used for the church door for Ashley, to get Ashley, which happens to be my sister's name. Weird. Okay, so now we are going to go on this little boat. This boat is just a transitional cutscene. There's nothing to it. You cannot move the character around. Said we hop off, and we are going to go to fight El Gigante, or El Gigante, which is basically just like a huge troll, and he takes 2 shots with this weapon, one to knock him down, and the parasite pops off his back, and the other 2 destroy the parasite. The one to destroy the parasite, you actually have to aim at the parasite to kill it, or to kill him. And it's that simple, and then we're not going to mine with the money, because we don't need it. He drops 15,000, I believe. And now we're actually going to head back through this part of the game that we went through earlier, the church, these wooden platforms where we jumped, and I was talking about canceling animations and being temporarily invincible. Now we're going to be faced really early in the game, surprisingly, with our first set of dogs, and they're creepy as heck. I can't tell if they're anymore, so I'm just going to go for it. Nope, we actually killed them all, cool. That's usually the scary part because you don't know where they are and they sometimes can jump out and just scare the crap out of you. So now from here, we're on the church, we go left, you go back here, there's a ladder. Now there's a chandelier you have to jump on. Just keep tapping the square to jump because he's going to swing back and forth, and you just hit it again and he'll jump across because you have to time it if you don't, and he might jump off and then you have to just restart and climb the ladder again. This puzzle is simple. Move red twice, move this one once, or 3 times, my bad, and this one once, and there you go. That unlocks it. And the minigame separate ways, that is actually upside down, and you have to do it with Ada Wong, and it's a little weird. So we now have Ashley. She's very vulnerable in this state because we don't have the special 2 armor, or special outfit number 2, which happens to have her with armor and she can't die. And you saw her on the ladder back there. You need to catch her when there's ladders, but in that case you don't have to. You can just run, the cutscene will play and it'll cancel it. So we just shoot that. And it's also nice if you don't know where enemies are and they're out in the open. Just charge up the weapon and shoot, and it'll usually track them. You obviously can't shoot behind you. It's anywhere in the field of anywhere where you see is where you can shoot. Or you can shoot off to the sides, just not too far. And if you hear any background noise, I actually have a fan that's playing. So I have a fan in my room. It's just, sorry if it's bugging you, but I gotta have it. It's hot in this house. So we're basically going back through the village. We see the village 3 times, and that's the last you'll ever see it, and this is the last time. Always let Ashley come with you and get close, because if you're too far away, you can't go through transition doors. And with that, we are just gonna go. And there we go. That was it. Now we go through here. Now we were here. This is the second time we're gonna see this. There are enemies here, and it's just nice to shoot and clear out this, because this is, you have to go through a very tight space. Now we're going to catch Ash. And we're moving on to this part. Give her a piggyback ride. Early in the game you can actually check this location, and you can't do anything because you have to have Ash. She has to piggyback over it and unlock the doors for you.
I opened it, Leon.
This game goes by very quick once you get past certain areas. Some other areas seem to take a little bit longer of a time, but that happens. So now we are at the cabin fight. What has happened, the scripted event in this game is you're supposed to get, eventually, the more enemies you kill, you're supposed to get overwhelmed and lose once you go upstairs. But, that doesn't happen if you have this hero, because it's just so overpowered that you just overwhelm them and overwhelm them. Basically what we're just doing is we're just going to be killing them. We're just standing with this one and just pull them down. And they are supposed to get pretty heavy in terms of spawn, because they're supposed to overwhelm me, but they don't. And there we go. So basically, what we did was we just shot him a bunch, and that's basically how you beat it. Now there are two options here. You can go left or you can go right. If you go left, that's the harder route, I think, because one, you have to go much further. You have to go through this mini village with two chainsaw ladies, and you have to do like, you have to get keys off of them. You have to kill them. You kind of go in this arena. You're trapped in this arena with them. Here, however, all you really have to do is there's an El Gigante that chases you. And let's bring Ash with us. And you don't have to kill it if you're quick. If you're not quick, it will catch up to you. Hello, Leonardo. So we don't have to kill it, but there's an old key, and this leads straight to a section of the game that takes much longer to get to if you go through the left route. We use the right route. Not like the right is incorrect, but right is in the turning the gear to the right, which now we're already here. This, if you go through the village route, takes about 15 extra minutes, so we save some time doing that. And it's easier because you just pick up the key, go through those two doors, or destroy the first chains on the first door, pick up the key, destroy the chains on the second door, and you're already here. Whereas if we went through the second route, it'd take much longer. Leonardo, I'm sorry, my man, I cannot understand you. I speak English. So right here, basically, all we have to do is there are enemies that spawn on these conveyors, and all we're doing is I'm just charging this up and just shooting. It literally makes this game so much easier. And this doesn't have a range though. You can't kill enemies super far away, like right here. Well, never mind. I mean, this has a range, but it's very far. You will never face enemies that far away in the game. So, and this can't kill Ashley, which is nice. I got one more guy to take care of. And that's it, and this will lead straight to a cutscene which just drags us down the rest of the way. I think. It might not. Hello. Alexandro Doblo, whatever your name is. Hi. That's the only thing I know from Spanish. If that's even hola. I don't know. Anyway. So, now that we have that part done, we're basically going to go down these steps. We're going to fight our first boss. First proper boss, I should say, with feet and hands, as opposed to the lake monster. And we can call the El Gigante a boss, I guess, but it really didn't feel like it because they pop up multiple times in the game, while as we were fighting Salvador, which he only pops up once and you just kill him. He's probably the creepiest boss, next to the, what is it, the right hand. I forget his proper name in the game, but, right hand is creepy. Very creepy. Now, I don't want to die this part, so I gotta focus. Okay, whew. And to kill him, basically what we do is... And we do this again. And he's dead. So, yeah, that was easy. And basically we need his false eye because, I'll just take the money, whatever. We need his false eye because there's a door that requires an eye to be scanned, but it has to be the proper eye. It has to be Salvador's eye, because it's an eye that leads into a castle, and the castle is bombarded with enemies, and it's a castle that obviously Salvador can only access, or just bad guys. Like any normal guy with an eye just can't go in. You have to be part of the cult or part of the Las Plagas, which is the plaga that's infecting these people, to go in. So. And while I am doing this speed run, I think next time I will show you guys the routes, or like all the secrets and hidden items, best guns, worst guns, best tactics, worst tactics, stuff like that. It might be a while though. So, and now we're just going to get on. That is nice because when we get on the conveyor the first time, you have to actually wait for it to come around to get on. That second time, you can just hit get on whenever you want. It'll pop up. Merchants over there, you can see his blue torch stand, his blue torch, but we don't have to go over them because we are already duped out. We're already ready. Now I can't remember if you can destroy this truck driver coming up with the PRL 4112, whatever it's called, 412. I don't even know. But we'll see. If this laser cannon doesn't destroy him, then we'll switch to the rocket launcher. Okay, cool. It destroyed him. I hope. Don't hit us. Don't hit us. Don't hit us. I don't want to restart. Yay. Now what happens here is that falls over and a bunch of villagers chase us, but we outrun them and we go up here and a cutscene initiates and it leads us into the castle. So castle sequence isn't too long, to be honest. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent in length, but it's not bad. It's not too bad. It takes a little less than twice as long as the village sequence. Sad to say we won't see villagers again. At least I don't think so. I don't know. It's kind of like any Resident Evil game or horror game. The enemies develop and change as you go. And Ashley gets kidnapped so many times it's ridiculous. So, there are two guys up there. We take them out real quick. And we come here and are introduced with... what are they called? I don't know the word for those. Now we run when the area is clear and hope she does not get hit by a fireball. And not the whiskey. An actual fireball. Oh shoot. Come here, Ashley. So I'm gonna actually have her wait here.
Wait.
I don't know what the wait button is. Okay. Oh shoot. Die. Okay, so wait till this guy shoots us. Ooh, gosh, run, 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 run. They usually cannot hit you with they usually can't hit you if you're running. I mean, they can, but you know, it's very unlikely. I don't understand what you guys are saying, but thanks for whatever you're saying. Anyway, so we take out those guys, and it's important to, if you don't have Ash with armor, it's important to do that. And it's important to take them out. If she has armor, you don't have to worry about it, but Leon can still get hurt, obviously. This little puzzle is easy. You just take this platinum sword and you replace it with the gold one upstairs, and then you take the gold one and put it downstairs. You just switch them. That's all you do. What's this guy doing? Well, I'm gonna take a liberty and kill him. Yeah. So gold goes downstairs from that. Can you speak English by chance? I'm talking to my, for those of you that are viewing on YouTube, I'm talking to, some people that they're speaking in languages I don't speak. They're speaking in Portuguese. That's pretty cool. So when you switch them, that door unlocks, and that's the door you need to go through. And again, with speedruns, I'm not really doing it, I'm just more showing you the game, but it's always important to hug, not hug, like literally give the wall a hug, but it's always important to get close to the walls you're running by, so it just makes movements quicker. And this we gotta be quick on. We just take this, as soon as we turn around there's gonna be enemies, so simple as that. Now with other weapons, that might be a little more difficult, but this, we basically just need to take them out of the way. We don't need to waste much time. we go through here, and we are as golden as grams. Now, oh gosh, we got this little dude laughing at us, so I don't know what's so funny, but anyway, this closes on us, and we actually have to find these pieces for the puzzle. It's kind of, it's whatever. Anyway, it's not that long, it's just tedious. Now, we take the key off this cowboy painting, whatever, and we go back here, prison key. Now we come up to our first proper cool boss. His name is Garrador. And it's good to leave Ash here, because if not, he might kill her. Garrador means the clawer, or the clawed one in Spanish, I believe. And I believe you can kill him with a flash. I'm not certain, to be honest. We're about to see that. Yep. Wow. So you kill him with a flash, and that's literally all it takes. It's just a little flash, and he dies, because this gun, remember, destroys the parasite. Wait for that fire to die down, or you can go around it, whichever one you want. He'll blow up. Yep. Just checking to make sure there are no enemies. This part is what's crazy. You go through here, and you have to fight all of these little enemies. But luckily for us, we do that. And we're just gonna... make sure there are no more. We actually have to go downstairs and... But we gotta do some business. We gotta stand on a platform and... Oh boy. I got you, Ash. Don't worry. Oh, you did fall. Okay. He's dead. Anyway. Let's heal up. We haven't done that in a while. Now, it's funny to forget when you have Ash around. Just have her wait on that platform. That's how you do it.
Follow me.
When you have Ash on that, when you have Ash here, you, try to focus here. You have to, there's an option where you can heal Leon or you can heal Ash. It's always important to check, because if you need help more than she does, then, you know. So again, I back up a little just to kill them, just to make it a little easier, because you just gotta wait. If they give you herbs, definitely take them. So, who do I recommend crank this? You can do it if you're fast enough, but... always very important to check around you. If you're low on health, I will warn you that they're little raptors, whatever those are called, the centaurs, whatever, not centaur, those reaper things they have, those throwy things will cut your head off if you are low on health. So always make sure you're good on health when they pop up. Luckily, they don't pop up that frequently in the game.
Watch out for me. Again,
I said characters are specific to locations. They're character specific, or location specific characters. So this part, if you don't have this weapon, I recommend a sniper or this. I do definitely recommend this. Let's get this. I do quick little scans of the area to make sure nothing's happening. I know it's dizzy inducing, but you know. Enemies will definitely spawn from the right where she's going because that's just what they do. Now you hear them saying that phrase cerebros. That's actually brain or cerebral. You know, cerebral cortex, and all those terms. Well, yeah. There's a little insight for you. Now she's basically gonna whine. She's gonna whine real loud. And gonna say, "Come get me, please." So you know. So now what we do is we just run for our lives for no apparent reason because we don't have to run for our lives at all. So now, if you don't mind me, I know this is speedrun, but I gotta look up the puzzle that's coming up, the puzzle code for Ash. So it's gonna count a little on my time, but I gotta look it up or we're gonna be here for ages and we don't want to do that. Anyway, so hope you guys are liking this so far. If you are, don't forget to like, comment, do whatever. Okay, so hopefully this puzzle code works. If not, I will just figure out the puzzle and it'll take a little longer, but that's okay. Anyway, now we're going to here, and through here we are going to... Yeah, that's basically it. There's a cutscene, but we don't need to watch it. This is one of the creepier parts of the game too, because you got to go through here, and what is here? Well, it's basically this underground system of creepy invisible bugs that you can't tell where they are half the dang time, and they take a tremendous amount of your health away. But you can't tell where they are because there's a little steam, a little smoke coming out their mouth when they breathe. That's normal because that's just how they are, and there are a lot right here. But to take care of them, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna shoot into the pit, and they're there. It's nice and relaxing in this game. The music goes away because that means that the enemies are dead and you're nearby surroundings. So that's always nice to know about this game, is that if you want to know anytime if enemies are dead, well, the music going away or slowing down is good. You always are safe behind certain doors. Like these enemies can't kick through, and we actually don't do that. My bad. Did I drain the? Yeah. You go in here and you drain the water. That's about it. It's always good to check where you are, because you never know where the enemies are going to be. And with these enemies, that is the last thing you want, is to not know where they are. So they give you a little little triangular color variations. It's a jewel. They come in like green, purple, blue. They're kind of pretty. I don't know what they actually are, but they're very pretty. I wish I could have them in real life. They're cool. So those are always good to sell. You can gather those up and you can have some pretty cool merchandise. Now this is a easy puzzle. You basically have to time it right and just go through. It's as simple as that. Always wait like a millisecond after they go away, you run through. Otherwise you'll die. This game does have checkpoints, I believe. Professional mode, I'm not sure. This room can jump down. Just because I want to collect this. I always like collecting that. I don't know why. So then we're going to move up here. And we go through this door. And you'll notice that they run through, if they get away, they run through that door that you went through earlier. If you've seen the cutscene, it's with Ash, the spike traps that trap her on the wall. That's why she's not with us anymore, because she got taken away, and that's sadly not the first time. That's not the last time she will be taken away. he will be taken away on multiple other occasions. So basically we go through here and then we go up the stairs. There's a spiky, well, thought there was, you just kill that guy. And it's important to kill the guy in the red suit as soon as you can. The only place you can kill him is up here. He'll run up through this little door you see right there, that door, he'll run through that. Because if you don't kill him, well, basically what happens is he'll get on a minigun and shoot at you. So that's not good. But that's how you kill him. You just, yeah, do that and you take the key and you don't, woo, you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about it anymore. So let's take a quick break. There we go. So that's a full health solution. So he would get on that platform right down there, as you see, and get on a minigun and shoot at you. But luckily for us, we killed him, so we don't have to deal with that. Now, I'm going to do this puzzle without looking it up. I think it's 6 sacrifices? Yes. There we go. I actually got lucky on that. Wow. So you have to actually have 6 people in the, 6 people total in all those paintings to unlock that door. If you have more than 6 or less than 6, it's one. So this is easy. Basically all you want to do is just take this guy out. And these guys have rocket launchers, but they're pretty easy to avoid. These guys run away a lot. I don't know why, but they do. And so to get to the next part, we go in this room, we hit that. Oh yeah, we actually have to deactivate the security system. I totally forgot about that. These guys are not hard. They're just a little annoying. We hit this button, we run over here, we go back into that room actually. I don't know what they're saying there. Go ahead though, I don't know if that's a bad word. I don't know. Who does? Anyway. We met with 2 guys with, whew, lucky for us, we killed them. We met with 2 guys with rocket launchers, and these guys run. This is the only type of guy, the archers, that actually run away in the game. They'll shoot at you if you're far away, but other than that, they'll run. And any other archer in the game, they will not run away. Only in this room. It must be something with their script. Anyway. We got the first puzzle piece, and here we go. Now one of the most stressful parts of the game is the maze. And why is it stressful? Because the dang dogs stress me out. Because they got these creepy little tentacles that come out of their back and they lash you to death. And it's terrifying. Little known secret, when you pick up Ash, if you run all the way back here, she's pretty far ahead, but if you run all the way back here, climb up there, you can get yourself a nice little Red 9 Magnum, I believe. Which is very nice. But luckily for us, like I said millions of times, we have the PRL, which is total devastation at its finest. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Anyway, we're going to be going into the courtyard now. This is, again, my most stressful part of the game because the dogs freak me out. You can never tell where they are, ever. Like, ever. It's creepy as crap. Anyway, enough of me being a little baby. Let's go. As I said, I actually don't know where they are behind me, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna run. That sounds good. You all wanna run? Let's run. Because I'm super stressed at the moment. I don't like this. Now, I will note that the ones in the cage are usually the ones you can hear running. So, now forgive me for a moment. I know this area very well. I just got to get my bearings because the dang dogs scare me to death every time. And when they lash you, it's even worse. Anyway, I think we go over here. And notice I say I think. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Get away, get away, get away. Well. And the dogs aren't like super fast, so it's just nice to keep an eye on where they're at because ooh, I just want to cry. Ooh, can I kill you from here? Oh gosh, there's one loose. He's coming. I got him. Come here, boy. Yeah. You're just a little dead dog. Okay, anyway. So, I gotta find the other puzzle piece, which I believe, yeah, it's right over there. So where do I jump? I have no idea. I'm just gonna trust myself and my instincts, and this, where would that lead if I want to go over there? I choose you. I'm gonna jump over here. Oh, fudge. These dang dogs, please leave me alone. You stress me out so much. Like I said, you can't outrun them, but it's... Oh, wow, we actually already got together. Oh, gosh. These dogs sound so nasty. Anyway, so we go over here, and we basically have to just get 2 little puzzle pieces. And I'm going to be a little baby and cower behind this statue. Where are you? Oh, shoot. Now, they will be coming. They'll be coming right through here. They're going to jump out. Oh my gosh. The sound design in this game was incredible. Anyway, now the gate closes behind us and we're safe. Oh wait, is there one behind me? Oh my gosh, is there one behind me? No way. Anyway, yes way apparently. Apparently there's a dog behind me. That's terrifying. So we use this on this door, and bam, and bam, and bam, and bam, and yes. We're actually making good progress, guys. This might be a world record. Not world record, but the fastest I've done it. This is fun because we get to meet another Gyarados, another Claw Man, and, you know, he's always fun. Not really. This is the worst to fight him because you get closed in a cage with him, and there's nothing you can do. Because you have to shoot because there are enemies surrounding you with crossbows, and it is awful. I will show you. But luckily for us, we can do that. And now the rest of them run like cowards. So this is actually a puzzle piece. Well, actually, no, it's not. Never mind. I'm totally wrong. So, again, guys that are new, this is a speed run for Resident Evil 4. Trying to do this as quick as I can. Not take up too much of your lovely time. Now we operate that, we turn around, and this introduces us with a, whatever the heck it's called. Ooh, guy just behind us, but we dodged that, lovely. Okay, we go through here. We go around, and here's the part where I need the Ashley code. Hopefully I do this right. I really hope I do. Anyway. So Lewis dies, sadly. He didn't get to see him in any of the cutscenes because we were so quick. He's only in cutscenes and in the house fight. You do get to play with him in the house fight. But, now there we go. We destroyed the chains off her, and now we gotta cover her butt for, like, basically 2 minutes. Because she is so lazy in this one, too. And like I said, you cannot kill her with a laser. Because it's not a laser, it's like the plaga remover. And it's funny, she actually has the plaga in her. Canonically in the story, she has the plaga in her. She got infected, but it doesn't kill her. Because plot armor, I guess.
The door's locked, I can't open it!
And the door's locked, which, there comes the big bad red guy again. And these guys, they can't, no one comes from behind you. The only thing that can happen is archers can shoot at you. And basically, that's kind of it. I mean, more come, but I think.
I got the key. I can get out.
Actually, no. That was it. That was quick. So now we actually play as Ashley. And it's kind of a unique twist to Resident Evil 4. Although some people didn't like it, and some did. And these guys are easy to avoid. We just go under here, and then we go under here. Basically, we're going to be chucking lamps at these people's faces. I hit this dude. Yes. I would basically crank these 2 sections of this wall gate to get to the next part. And he's going to come at us again, but not to worry, because we have plot armor. Come at me, good boy. And we killed him. So cool. And he's dead. There's only one. I think in professional mode there's two. I'm not sure. Oh, he's actually alive. Oh my gosh. You don't have to crank that door all the way. Just enough for her to squeeze in. I actually cranked it way more than necessary. Now, Ashley can pick up items. That's important for Leon if you're struggling and you need herbs and stuff, and I will actually do that for the sake of my health, because like I said in the beginning, if anyone was here, I'm doing this trying to beat it without dying. Now, you push that first door, that first button, you push that shelf back, push the button, and then you push this one, that opens that one, and then you push this one, that opens the rest of them. And well, actually not the rest. You go back and push this one. There we go. That's simple as that. It's a 4-button process. So now we're gonna see if that not cheat code, but I wouldn't cheat on this game. But now we're gonna actually see if the code I had to look up to speed this up actually works. So basically, I'm gonna show you real quick. If you look it up, this is 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5, 6. It's 7, 8, 9. So when you see codes online like move 6, 9, 3, 4, whatever, that's okay. So 4793, 4793, 179. Wow! Oh my gosh, that was okay. Holy crap! I actually didn't pick up the wall piece. Whoops. So all we have to do really is just go back and pick that up. I forgot to grab the piece, but that's okay because that was much quicker of a segment than I thought. So that's probably only lose a second there, which is totally fine. Anyway, we're gonna pick this up. Still have. I totally forgot that because I was in such a hurry. Why, hello there. Thank you for joining me. Anyway, so. This is a nice thing about Resident Evil 4 too. There's something about the game that I just love. There's something about it. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something I love about this game that is just incredible. Now, second puzzle piece is in here. All we really have to do is avoid these guards. They actually come to life. Those statues you saw, yes, they come to life. And they don't come to life until we actually grab this, which... sorry, that's my phone that went off. So, to avoid them, all we gotta do is basically just drag them around here. And it is kind of creepy, but you get used to it. And they can only chase you so far. Or not so far, but, you know. And you gotta dodge these you gotta be kind of quick. But, you ignore her pants that just showed. I don't think she'll die. Yeah, she won't die if she gets hit, but it does drain her health to where if she does get hit again, she will die. And we have one more guy to go through, and I think it's always square and X. I don't know. Yeah. And there we go. That is the part with Ash that I looked up the code, and thank goodness because that was quick. Otherwise, I would have been there for like 20 minutes trying to figure that out. Now we place this in there, this little insignia device, yeah, the family insignia, and basically that allows the dials to be turned. Okay, so up the ladder we go, and I'm gonna stop talking just for a little, just to give you guys some room to watch and relax. And
Wait here.
okay, I'm gonna talk again. Always trying to narrate this as if it's a walkthrough. So this part is actually pretty fun when you have this laser cannon, because you can just, you know, they both fall. That's awesome. Makes your life so much easier. So Basically, this is a little. I love the level design of this part. It's very orange. And, yeah, there's something about orange that just makes you sad. I don't know. Seeing the sun set during the day just makes you sad. I have no idea why. But I like this level design. The orange just always throws me off. So basically, all we have to do is we come into this. That was okay. That was a little easy, but whatever. I think I just did it. Did I just beat it? I totally just beat it. Wow, okay. So, usually he'll come down if you don't have this gun, and the dragon statue will blow fire from its mouth, and you have to dodge it by hiding behind those walls right there. I think I've killed more bosses than I've used this on enemies. That's totally a joke. Anyway, we got the last puzzle piece, and we did that fairly quick. And we jumped over that pretty quick too, wow. Usually we have to wait until that rotates. That was a nice little, that was nice. Anyway, we are halfway through the game, ladies and gentlemen, a little more than half. I'm going to tough it out and make it all the way through. Because you guys deserve it, my channel deserves it, and yeah. So we go down here, and we're going to ride this. And it's interesting, I watched this right here. What this dolly, the track it goes on, see that track? There's actually a full route to this, to the other side. And there doesn't need to be, because you can clearly see it fades and you don't see the rest of it. But they actually edited, or added a whole track route where that follows, so I think that's pretty interesting. Now, with the Lord's great will and His divine joy, we shall have all the pieces, and we do. Usually it won't let you forget one. I don't know if it actually does, but if you do forget one, it's not, I mean, you know, hi Andre. I don't know why, I'm getting a lot of people today. A lot of people that do not speak my language. But hello people, how are y'all doing? Hope you're doing very well. So, I love that castle design too, it's very nice, and it doesn't look super real, but for its time, that's a pretty cool touch. The developers put such detail into this game, and that's what makes it great. And just the storyline's awesome, and even the like wacky invisible enemies somehow work, when in other Resident Evil games I feel like they wouldn't work as well. Anyway, so now we come to this part, and we have to basically get two holy grails, if you will. And we have to go through another series of traps and divine death and killing things, and so we're going to set Ash on one of those tiles. We push one of these, just enough to where we can push it on one, and it'll lock in place. And then we push this one. You can push these wherever you want. You can put these anywhere, but I like doing it quicker. So once you hit click, you're good to go, and then that opens. Now this is a ceiling trap, and you got to make sure with the ceiling trap that you shoot out these little tiles, and that was easy, because if not, it'll close on you. Now Ash will actually, she gets shut in this little corridor, and two guys mounting this spiky vehicle of death approach her, but luckily with this gun, she gets set out really quick. Well, we go here, we get the first holy grail. I think it's the orange one. The Queen's Grail, and then we get the King's Grail. It is blue, I believe. So out there, and we're fine. You know, it won't, like, this building won't collapse or anything. It's just shaking because, I mean, that vehicle of death is huge. That's not what it's called, by the way. I'm just making it up. Anyway, yellow herbs are good, so we can combine a green, yellow, and red, and make something really good. This doesn't heal a lot, but it does increase your maximum capacity of health. So in the normal game, you start out with like 1/4 of a segment of what the health I have. Like you start out with just a little sliver, but that builds up over time. If you use red and yellow or green, I'm trying to focus on slurring on accident. If you use green and yellow, I think it increases your maximum capacity of health. Each time you use it, you do not want to bring Ash in there, because we're going to be doing this.
Wait.
Little fight. Little boss fight. Not boss fight, but these creepy statues. Anyway, it's as simple as that to kill them. We wait again, we'll just do that again. Grab more herb while we're at it. And there we go. And I think a few more of those night statues will swing at us again. Or no.
Follow me.
No. Again, bring Ash close to you because you can't go through transitional doors with if she's too far away. It'll say like don't leave Ash behind. I hope you guys are liking this stream. For anyone that's watching, I sure am. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this with you guys. Hopefully you are too. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, like, subscribe, do whatever. You don't have to do anything. Just relax and have a good time. That's what I'm here for. You don't have to subscribe or anything. But if you want to, go ahead. Originally, I used to always think whenever I did speedruns of this game that you had to put them opposite, like the blue goes to the queen and the orange goes to the king, but that's not the case. I always thought on... Move, Ash. Jeez. I always thought on some version of the game that's what you did, but no. This hallway right here reminds me of the Resident Evil 1 remake hallway. You know where the dogs jump through the windows? If you guys know that. And this, what we do is, kaboom. That falls. And, yeah, now I gotta deal with a bunch of these blockers. They're not fun. Because they fly around. They're the invisible dudes, but they fly now. In fact, they could always fly. They just... I don't know why they didn't. Originally. I guess they're in a tight space, but... So you turn that stretches out the cables enough where you can shoot them, and it falls. Simple as pie. And pie is not simple to make, so let's use a better analogy. Simple as... I don't know anymore. Now, I'm going to do something... I just want to do this just to be safe, because I'm not going to do a whole speedrun, die on accident, and then find out that some reason there's no checkpoints. Hopefully you like too that my see where it says on air, my avatar is Leon. I think it's pretty cool. I didn't even mean for that to happen. I just used it a while ago, and now we're playing Resident Evil 4. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, he's basically looking through binoculars. He sees Ash being transported somewhere else. And lucky for us, we get a favor, and then she gets taken again, and then we get a favor, and she gets taken again. You know, it's just a never-ending cycle of just depression and sadness. Anyway, there are some jerks here. We'll blow their heads off. And again, like I said, this kills them because we're removing the clogger suddenly, and I guess it just does wonders to their body. So, who knows? We're gonna get inside before that second fireball destroys me into oblivion. I'm going to aim up even more to destroy all those wooden blocks. And when you climb up, see how the camera pans through the gears? That will actually reveal the wooden blocks that are holding up, that are stuck in the gears, that are preventing it from rotating, which we need to... what do we need the gears to rotate for? I totally forget. I just know how to play the game. I don't really know the... I mean, I do know the story, but I don't know. I forget what that actually does. Anyway, we come up here. You can test to see if there are any more gears that need unjammed by pulling the lever. And if they operate as smooth as butter, well, yep, they do. And we're good. So, we're going down here. This is fun because you got guys that just want to shoot you in the face constantly. Ow, and I actually got shot. How rude. But they can shoot me in the face all I want, I don't even care. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. So we're actually going to go all the way down this time. And the reason is because we have to. Not because I want to. If I had an option, I'd go through the door on the second floor and I'd jump across the balcony like Superman, but I can't do that. Anyway, we're going to kill these guys. Kill this stupid things up. That bomb almost blew my head off. Anyway. Oh shoot, oh shoot. That was easy. So now, we're going to come across this to a bridge where we're going to have to kill some dudes. Don't be afraid to kill in this game. You're going to have to do it a lot. Whether you want to do it or not. I know. Anyway, we kill them. Because it's just easy as that. And then we come into here where we actually have to fight two Gyarados. One that's armored, one that's regular. But luckily for us, they're dead. That would usually take about a 15-minute boss fight because you have to be silent and they go by hearing because their eyes are stitched. I'm going to take their money because it's my pride and joy and it's fun embarrassing them because I killed them in a matter of seconds. Anyway, we go through here and then and you fall to your death, basically. Wow, I actually hit the right buttons on that. Anyway, we're down here at the sewers now. I know you probably didn't understand what just happened, but, well, whatever happened, happened, so get over it. Anyway, there were bats flying out of my butt a second ago. That's creepy. Now, I forget, because I usually don't speedrun this far into the game. I usually just speedrun to, like, the village, and I quickly get bored. I'm not saying I'm bored of the game, but just lack of time to go to school and all that. But anyway, what was I going to say? I don't remember if the PRL can kill this next boss fight. I forget what he's called, but he's creepy as crap, is all I gotta say. He's just disturbing and makes you want to cry. That's all I can say. And eventually he'll start poking through the ceiling and the floor trying to kill your butt, and it's terrifying because you gotta dodge. You gotta use square X, or you gotta do L2 and R2. Boy, it is just, here we go. Here we go. It's funny, I watch a lot of YouTube Out of Bounds, and when you go out of bounds and look at the tail or the body, or the tail is just its tail coming through, and the body is its full body is basically attacking. It's creepy. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work, because I don't remember if this gun kills this one, but we will see. We will definitely see. And oh my gosh, it killed it. Okay. Okay. He is one of the hardest boss fights in the game. I take it back. Lake Monster is super easy compared to him. If you're playing on regular, and you have just like regular guns, like a shotgun, a sniper, and a pistol, make sure you got a lot of ammo, especially for shotgun, because he's super fast. You can't outrun him. Eventually, the corridor, if you can survive, like I think it's like 3 or 5 minutes with him. I think it's like 3 minutes inside that small little room. The doors will open automatically. Then you get the hallway to run in, which was the hallway we just ran in, and you can dump the liquid nitrogen all over the place and freeze him and then shoot him. But you know, he is hard to kill. Luckily for us, we killed him with 1 shot, because that's how overpowered this gun is. Anyway, there's the merchant. Hello, goodbye. We are now in the mining section of this. This is... Oh yeah, we do encounter the villagers. One more little time. I guess they ran out of ideas of who to put in the mining section, but yep, we got the villagers. And they're here again. Anyway. This is the part I was talking about, that we need the rocket launcher just for a split second, because we got to destroy this boulder. And it's funny, yeah, if you have a rocket launcher, definitely buy it, because it saves you from fighting a chainsaw man. It saves you from doing the puzzle to get dynamite to blow it open, which is what you need here. And we actually just run it straight through, because we have a rocket launcher. So definitely buy a rocket launcher if you can. It is worth the money to blow that up and go through this area quicker. But if you do need the money, just save it. It's not really like a, you know. And okay. So now we're just gonna... And he's dead. Oh gosh, I missed. Okay, I'm gonna knock you down again, and I'm gonna shoot him. Now remember, I said you have to manually target their Las Plagas on their back. That would have been bad if they killed me. You have to manually target the Las Plagas coming out of their spine with this. I don't know why, but it doesn't. The PRL, which is the gun I have on my arm, the blue gun, you have to manually target the Las Plagas from the back, and I don't know why. It's the only thing in the game you have to manually target. Besides, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure there are other stuff. Anyway, we got more of these annoying flying little creatures. And luckily for us, we take them out in a second. Anyway, we're going to be going up here now, and basically this is just a little puzzle. We have to activate a few little lights. That's all we really have to do. Just happy little lights we have to turn on this little statue to get us to the next part. And these are creepy, and thank you for dying. I do not like you. I wish you'd go away. You're making my life... Ow. Die. Oop, I didn't mean to... Yeah, there was... Okay, you were just right on my tail, aren't you? You're a little stinker. You're gonna have to kill you. So anyway, we are killing them, and we have one more to go through. This is just, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's a little tedious. Just to go through, and just going through these tunnels, because they spawn all over the place, these little insects. Anyway, the game's difficulty is definitely starting to die down, and we're starting to get into the easier parts of the game. We have a few more segments that are kind of a little challenging, regardless of the weapons you have, just regards skill and how you move around the area. Ow. Why must you do that to me? Ow. You could say he's kicking my butt. That should be all of them, I hope. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because all we have to do is run to this part to the right once we activate those two lights and go through here. Now this part, all I gotta say is don't get squished. The little fly, annoying little bugs cannot go in here, so you don't have to worry about that. This part, all we have to do is just run past these crushing little things of death. And that's it. We stop right here, we jump, and then we run and jump off. With this switch, this actually helps us. Don't worry about those sounds, they're not going to come kill you. So we're going to wait for this. The middle one actually doesn't move, so what you do is you stand right here. And then you run, and that's it. Simple as that. You know, it's cool, again, when I was watching the behind the going out of bounds with cheats in this game, see that sky up there? That's actually just a small little cap, like a little dome texture. It's not really, they didn't render a full sky, obviously. It's just like this little dome that goes around your field of vision, all that you can see. And again, this is more of like a relaxing speedrun. I'm not trying super hard because I still, if I'm going to do a proper speedrun, I got to know all the layout of, you know, everything and whatnot. So now we're going really into the mining area, and this takes about 10-ish minutes to do, no matter what gun you have, because you have to ride on a little trolley. But lucky for us, I keep saying lucky for us. It is nice to see the villagers come back. I don't know why, but if you heard what he just said, he said something, that guy behind us, he said imbecile. What he's actually saying is behind you, you idiot. And it's kind of funny because he's actually giving you a little bit of a warning. No enemy ever does that. I mean, I don't speak Spanish, but certainly the people that are listening know what these people are saying. Even though in the Out of Bounds series I watched in this game, they mentioned that, well, it was actually a language video. They said that people in the comments said that the Spanish in this game is very botched and it's very inaccurate sometimes. It's still very translatable, but as far as I know, botched and inaccurate slightly at times. So basically, the flash works beautifully on. Sweet. So we have two chainsaw guys up here, or in this area. One up here and one below. Now we take this. Keep in mind, if you don't want to fight the second chainsaw guy, yeah, you don't have to, but he just gives you a little more pesty. Whoa. She didn't have a scream animation, neither did he. Anyway, they sure do a lot of damage. It's important to get the vest in this game, but I don't think I'll need it. What she's saying is, that girl that you just heard, her line, what she was just saying, is you can run but you can't hide. That's kind of... Oh, well, that was easy. Anyway, yeah, you shoot those, and I think they're still following me. That's creepy. Not anymore. You shoot those flashing red bulbs on the spike ceiling trap, and that will stop the trap, and you get to progress. If you don't shoot them all, or you don't shoot any of them, you will die, sadly. And cool. Okay, so I don't know if they updated it, but I remember a lot of this stuff being things you can't shoot. Like, I remember the switches you can shoot with this. I may be wrong. It's been a while. Anyway, the best thing to do with this PRL cannon is to stay in the back and just shoot. Just really just let loose and just shoot. That is the best method that I have figured out, and it certainly helps if you need to take care of these people, these greedy villagers that just won't give up, that keep persisting even after you have passed the village. I do not understand. This is a nice view too. It's just, they really put a lot of work into this game for the time. They deserve the credit. It amazes me still today. So we're coming past multiple of these sections of jury enemies. This actually stops. They missed. Wow, okay. Now it's important to notice that those enemies do not despawn, as far as I know. They probably stay in that location. Maybe do the T stand. You know what that is. But for character models that don't have any animation to do that, they pose it. They put out their arms to the side, stretch them all the way out. Obviously, from their head to their feet straight. That's how you stand. Anyway. Now we're killing all these. There, I think 2 chainsaw guys pop up during this mining cart sequence. I'm not sure. It's either 1 or 2. And by the way, I didn't mention that I'm hearing audio from only my left ear. I'm wearing Turbo Beaches, but the right input is going dead. I wish I could wear my headphones or my earbuds, but sadly I don't have a microphone and the quality would not be as good. So. Anyway, that is just so satisfying in many ways. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are very close, not very close to the end, but we are nearing the end of the game. And oh my gosh, this, okay. You would not, the amount of G's you would be feeling on this. Do you see it? Watch my laser. Watch this. It's probably shooting where I am. Now you gotta jump on this. If you don't jump, you're gonna die. Why was there a scream? No one is in the cart. What? If you don't climb up fast enough, he's gonna die. Now we run. And we make it to the next part. Now you gotta take this, because if you don't take this, well, you're not gonna be getting into the next part of the game. Sorry. So, with that being said, we climb up here, and this is actually a transitional ladder. It's not an animation. Sorry. By obnoxious gulping as I swallow water. Doing this much talking drains my throat. Anyway, we're gonna push on. Use that, blah blah, open the door, blah blah, and an elevator, as anyone would suspect. Same one as earlier in the game where we fought that creepy right-hand dude. What I told you about. The right hand I talked about way earlier. Well, hello, Vim Raider. Nice to see you. Mantor. So, we come to this part, and we basically... Well, you know what? To speed this up so we don't have to later, we're actually going to use the rocket launcher and knock the dang... Oh, wait, yeah, Vim Raider, you are Adam. My bad, I'm confusing you with someone else. Whoops. Hi, Adam. Okay, anyway. So, we are going to go up here, and now what you want to do here is basically... Well, oh, my bad, I totally forgot. Let's just jump down here. We gotta kind of have to initiate all this madness even more. So, flash him, he's not really important. Climb up here, and then you're going to shoot the guys up here, because if not, they will give you a hard time. Hey, I'm just kidding. Oh, no, there is a guy. Flash him, that's really all you need to do. Okay, that guy fell to his death, definitely. Anyway, just activate this. Kick them to their death. Or one of them at least. Nope, never mind. Didn't mean to jump up there, but you know what? That's okay. It's always important to kill these guys, because if you don't, you're probably going to be dealing with some problems later. Kind of funny watching these dudes die, to be honest. That sounded morbid, but maybe it's true. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't have all day. That was the weirdest jump I think I've ever done in my entire life. Now we basically jump over here, and we knock this over, and this lowers. All we need to do is jump down here, jump in here, turn around, turn that. That opens, and oh, get ready for a thumb workout like if I've ever felt one. Well, see, it's not too bad. And we already shot that lock off earlier, so we'll take this, and boom. Ooh, we barely made it, and that rubble would have killed him. I had a lot of trouble earlier in life. Why'd I say that? That was weird phrasing. I had a lot of trouble when I was little beating that part, getting past that part where you have to run. It's easy when you're dodging the pillars, but when he busts through the wall and you're running outside, it is hard for some reason. You have to tap the buttons super fast, or well, yeah. So we're gonna let this pass. Ow. Okay, never mind. We're just not gonna let that pass. Don't hit me again. Good. So we actually killed the switch guys. That's nice. This part is probably the most annoying in terms of people with freaking weapons, because they don't know. Oh my gosh, they don't know how to act. Oh my gosh, this guy's the death of me. Anyway, push that once, that falls. For this, basically, we just gotta kill a bunch of freaking dudes with crossbows, and as annoying as it gets. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding when I say it is annoying, because these guys with crossbows do not have mercy. Sad to say too. Ow. Okay, that kind of hurt. Okay, that kind of hurt even more. Sheesh, if you do not have good health, I feel bad for you. Anyway, we're basically just going to keep these butts until they give up. This gun is so overpowered. Why would they even put it together? Anyway. It's funny, you can still hear the enemy's chants way down below. So now we're going to be coming up to, I wouldn't say a hard boss fight, but it's, well, with this gun, we're going to take him out in a second. Again, I gotta say, I love the detail in this game. It's just nice. Even as a child playing this, it's just, you know, it's nice. So, we're coming up here. Don't go to that elevator. Actually, yes, do go to that elevator. There's another elevator you don't want to go to. I was thinking the wrong one. You go up here, and we will continue on to the this boss fight. It can be hard if you don't have the right weapons, but I mean, if you got this thing, you're golden, right? And now we're gonna shoot this dude to death. And he's dead. It was that easy. And they made a good point. One of the guys that went outside the boundaries of this game when he broke it, and he was doing boundary breaking. He said it's nice to appreciate the art design and the enemy design in the game sometimes, because you're so caught up in all the emotion and like being tense and fighting that you really don't take it in as much as you should. And I think that's something that we should all give pause to. So again, reuse ladder textures and figures. That's a thing with video games, is they will reuse enemies and people like no other. Okay, we're coming up on the latter half of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 80% through the game. This has been a fun ride with you guys. Seriously, this has been awesome. Hope you guys are liking it. For those that joined late, I hope you've liked the journey so far. Now, the more easier part of the game, even though some people think it's hard, I think it's easier than the mining facility, to be honest. Even with regular weapons. I mean, there is an enemy a little further into this part. This is what I call the army territory, where people are dressed as army men. There is a certain type of enemy on this island that we just traveled to by boat with Ada Wong. I'm sorry, I'm skipping all the cutscenes. You're probably not going to be understanding a whole lot of it. We just traveled on a boat with Ada Wong to get to Ashley, because she got stolen for a million times. And you notice how quick they die. It's just crazy. They just die. They just drop like flies. With this gun, it's quite enjoyable. Their voices are by far one of the creepiest. Now it's funny, all character animations stop when you get on this. They don't really... Oh, I forgot. I gotta activate that. It's not like you said O-S-H-I-T. So actually, we're gonna bring some of the enemies up here. We gotta activate this laser first. That was my bad. Oh shoot. Anyway, before these guys so rudely interrupted me, I'm going to take care of some of these guys to make my life easier, because I cannot tell you how many times they just pop up and just annoy me to death. Anyway, so we take this, put it there, and that's all we do. Yeah, I know, simple as that. Crazy, right? Get far in this game and that's all you do. Disappointment. I'm disappointed, Resident Evil. I want my money back. No money in the world could trade my memories. Trade this game for my memories. It's just, that was kind of creepy. Anyway, so we move this. Once we turn on that light, the laser, and we point it to this one, we then point it to this, and that's all we do. And make sure there's no enemies below us, because that's the last thing you want, is to jump and get shocked or shot with a bow. So we run up here. And sometimes there's a boulder here, right there on professional. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's like on separate ways the mini game when you play as Ada on the island, if it does that, or honestly I have no idea. So we just run past those enemies. We go over here. We jump the ledge. Hopefully Leon doesn't fall to his freaking death. That would be terrible. Kill him. And yeah, that was basically that part. Now we activate this. We run through here. The merchant is to our left. We ignore him. We keep going straight, and there will be a door at the far end of this. And I think there are enemies behind us, but I'm not going to pay any attention to them because I don't care about them. They will die. We're going to open this, and boom. We are now inside the army facility creepy place. By far one of the creepiest places in this game. Like, literally. Oh my gosh. Oh, he grabbed me. Whatever will I do? So, whatever, we just lost a little health, that's okay. Ash is crying like a little baby, so that's okay. This guy is creepy, but lucky for us, we're just gonna shoot him in the face. We're gonna run, check the security footage. It's gonna show you Ashley's location. Lucky for us, I don't care because I know this game like my foot. If that makes any sense at all. Okay. Now this is where it gets interesting. Oh my gosh. I almost blew up. Okay. That was it. Now you run through. There's a guy in there. We don't have to pay any attention. Just run through. Run up here. Go to the left again. Go. Another set of stairs. Go to the right. Or left, not the right. And then right. And then right again. And this is one of the easiest puzzles. You know, I never really figured out how to do this puzzle, the one that we're coming up on, but you just hit random buttons and you'll solve it in like 5 seconds. It's easy. There it is. The enemy I was talking about, the regenerator, that you shoot with any gun and it will regenerate no matter what. So, basically you just turn these. You just have to basically just connect all these weird arrows and it makes no sense. You just do it and it just works like all the time. So we ground this. We get the little freezer card key. The regenerator comes to life, but lucky for us, you're dead. And that's it. It's gonna blow up, and that's it. I killed it so fast it didn't even have time for a sound. It didn't even have time for sound to be played. And we're gonna come up to another one of these guys. We're just gonna blow his head off. He's gonna blow up. And that's that. Now there's another one at the end of this corridor, but whatever. So we actually have to go in here. This is where you can get the thermal scope for the sniper to actually see the Las Plagas. You need to shoot inside the regenerators. That's the only way you can probably kill it, or possibly that's the easiest way to kill it. You can kill it by knifing it when it's on the ground, by shooting one of its legs off. So I mean that's kind of. And the music for the regenerators is absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. It's just that subtle, wavering music that is just music to my evil ears. But I'm not that evil of a person, so, you know. Anyway, kick this door open. We don't need to use the crane and embarrass the crap out of our enemies, pick them up and drop them in the sewer thing. We just need to jump and just kill them. That's 20 times easier. Throw a couple grenades down there, you're fine. You don't have to use the crane. It's kind of funny though, picking them up with the crane and dropping them in the sewers below. It's kind of funny. I'm a big advocate of herb usage and herb disposal properly. You never want to not use an herb if you need it, which is what I'm gonna do because I need it. Because apparently these enemies are knocking my health off like no other. They're dead. You cannot save Ash. All you can do is probably hold her hand through the little gate and tell her it's going to be okay. But I wouldn't do that. She'd probably start crying. Who knows? I'm going to kick you in the face because I feel like it. And I'm going to kill her. Did you not die? Hey, you're dead now. The sound of their electric prods always scared me. And that glass shatter sound was way too loud. What the heck? I'm gonna go deaf. And here is a free herb. Compliments of the chef. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So I'm gonna. Now we go through here and we come with a spiky regenerator that we have to kill in this lab. But lucky for us, we have this gun. I don't know how many times I've said lucky for us, but whatever. Anyway, it's gonna come slowly through. Oh my gosh, there it is. And it's dead. Now on the side of its crotch with its weird muscly legs, we're gonna take the storage room key card and kick the door open like a boss and run through the transitional door. And we're gonna face even more enemies, but we're gonna just blow their faces off. Simple as that. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Who the heck even came up with that term? I'm talking too much, aren't I? Oh well. So now we come to this and we just basically let Ash out. And she's actually cowering in the corner, scared for some reason. And I will show you, to show you that I'm not lying. Because she absolutely is. Well, yeah, you saw her. She was crying. She was sad. About what? I don't know. She needs to get over being caught. It's pretty usual in this game by now. You're dead. Oh my gosh. There's another enemy. I'm gonna kick you in the face. I totally kicked him in the face. Shoot them in the face like you don't care. I almost died. Okay, that was easy. So, now we're going to bring Ash into the depths of the sewers, into the stinky sewers where the enemies reside. We're going to jump down here, because I said so. I'm clicking through these cutscenes so fast you can't even tell. So she basically lands next to a regenerator, and we're going to wake up. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Oh wait, yep, it totally woke up. But it's dead. That's all that matters. These switches are so sensitive. And we have to tag team this because Leon isn't strong enough to push this. Even though he's fast enough to outrun a boulder that moves much faster than him. Okay, so we come in contact with another generator, but kill him. You gotta take that, you just gotta have health. Just have to. If you don't have health, it's just... Why are you even here? We only have to move this an inch. Don't have to move it all the way, and we can cut through. We go through here. Now, this is where it gets a little spicy in the game. A little cornered, a little kind of a tight fit. We gonna have some enemies we're gonna have to go through. And once we jump down here, aim your gun immediately and just shoot.
Look, there's a gate here.
If it's not, that's what will happen. I don't know why they spawned them all that close, but they did. Once that ball resets, just, oh my gosh. Well, let me, before she dies. We have to hit it one more time. Did I break the game? Oh, okay, I thought there was nobody there. Anyway, so she almost died. That was super freaking scary. Because I didn't want anyone to die, but that would have been okay. I mean, it's not like I'm not trying like super hard. So basically open this, and there's a big fat nose generator. He's gonna give up, and he's gonna blow up. The sounds are like broken in this game. Am I going too fast? I think I am. You can always tell when the regenerator's close because that terrifying music that just tears your nerves apart. So we press that button and then we're going to go to the left. And there's another one. Blow up. Sayonara. So, gotta have Ash. You gotta send her through there because apparently Leon can't crawl for some reason. He's a secret agent. He can't bend his knees. I don't know. Don't ask. Anyway. I'll leave Ash here.
Wait.
This is a puzzle where you both have to time it and pull the lever at the same time, so we're just going to do that, just that. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Simple as that. Open the door. The fun part that always jars my nerves because I think I'm going to die, but I won't. Like, I have no confidence on this part of the game. This is probably the most nerve-wracking. Basically, you have to keep the enemies off her, and you have to, stop 2 semis, I think 2. No, 1 semi that comes back a second time, and then another that comes head on, and it's creepy. Anyway. So they'll come from behind, and it's good to have like a machine gun or something to pick them off, right? You know, a cannon that will do that. And while you're sitting here, she's basically just using the front of the vehicle to rip the door to shreds. The claw. Wow, 1 hour and 45 minutes in, and we're almost done with the game. That's it. Not bad.
I said, I will be completing the game. I will not be stopping until this game is done, which will be in about 35, 40 minutes. There we go. Now the semi stopped. An easy way to tell when it's damaged and disabled is when it catches on fire. It'll blow itself again. It's going to come back. But, all we have to do is just shoot it. Now it's coming back. Now it's important that we get this right. We don't screw up. There we go. Now it's done for good. If you don't shoot enough, it will instead roll over like it does that. It will actually roll on top of you and you will die. So, this part, we're just going to hop off. And I will take those while she's driving because that doesn't waste too much time. It's good to keep an eye on Ashley in this part because enemies can jump down at any moment and attack her.
I'm leaving it to you.
She's leaving it to us. So we're going to go this way, up the ladder, go to the right, flip the switch, kill the enemies, and do our biz. Again, like I said, it's important to keep an eye on her because you don't know if any enemies are going to be one to swarm her. And these corners right here, see these corners? Always good to keep an eye on those. It just is. And that was it. Anyway, some enemies might jump down and try and kill her. Nothing we can't handle, right? We're just one dude rescuing the president's daughter. One guy. They could not have sent on. I think this is really groundbreaking for Resident Evil 2 because in all the previous games were not over the shoulder. I don't think there were any other over the shoulder before Resident Evil. They were all set, prefixed cameras. Anyway, let's see here. These guys are low. Shoot them to death. That's what we do. That is what we do here. We shoot people to death with our big friggin' energy cannon. Why? Because we can. Now coming up, I want to pay attention because there will be the semi that comes from the front. And no enemies will jump down while this is happening. Not that I know of. I don't remember. No more enemies will spawn. We just have to take care of the big semi. It's coming straight ahead. There we go. Actually missed the first time and it didn't load. That scared me to death. Anyway. Okay, so now we go through this door, and that's pretty self-explanatory because there's debris everywhere, and that's conveniently where it leads us to. Now I'm gonna save again, ladies and gentlemen, just to be safe, because I have not saved in 41 minutes. So. Okay, 150. Good timing. Good timing. Good timing. Ugh. It's getting late at night, but I must push. I'm not that tired. So, you guessed it, she got kidnapped again. Leon does a terrible job at protecting the president's daughter. But, you know, I mean, I can't complain. He's like, infected and dying and, you know, carries a million guns on him. And, yeah, good job, Leon. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I think there's a first aid spray at the bottom of these stairs, or some health, yeah. There's some electric guys, you can just freaking hear it. Get off me. Get your head off. Anyway, run through the door, it's that simple. And we go to the left. I gotta set up for this because we have the Krauser fight. This is a cutscene interactive thing where basically a cutscene plays out and you have to hit either square and X at the same time or left trigger and right trigger at the same time to counter his attacks, because if you don't, you die. And it is very stressful. But anyway, we're going to do our best. We are going to do our best. And I'm just going to skip right to the part where you're supposed to, you know, dodge. Well, never mind. Jeez, oh, that stall makes me think I'm dying. Wipe my cheek off with the blood. And here we go.
Been a long time,
Comrade. Krauser.
Krauser.
I died in the crash 2 years ago.
I died in the crash
Is that what they
2
told you?
years ago. Is that what they told you?
You're the one who
You're
kidnapped
the one
Ashley.
who kidnapped Ashley.
Yeah, I know all the dialogue.
Catch on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
I dodged. Whew. What do you want? And he gives a little snicker.
What do you want?
Huh. I cut my crotch.
The sample Sadler developed, that's all.
This is
Leave
stressful.
Ashley out of this. Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's trust in
Like
me.
you, I'm American.
I'm American.
And I dodged again. Great. Gosh, imagine if I died during the stream. That'd suck. Do a cool backflip because I can.
You got her involved just for that?
It's kind of a cool knife fight, to be honest. Cut his chest. And you gotta dodge this. This is like a quick one. Whew, jeez. They don't give you a lot of room to dodge. And kicks you in the back. Ooh. Now, basically, this part, you gotta tap real fast, or he's gonna stab you through the chest. And all the work you've done for the president's daughter is going down the garbage.
Enough talk. Die, comrade.
Yes, I did it. Whew. This is stressful. This stuff is like, when you're doing it for an audience, it's not easy.
Dress.
Looks like we have the
Little
upper
trivia,
hand.
depending on the outfits that you pick, Ada's outfit changes as well, from like the mercenary outfit to her dress, and I think that's it. I don't think it changes
You
besides
may
that.
be able to prolong your life, but
But
it's not like you can escape your
inevitable
inevitable
death, is it? Krauser is just such a jolly old dude.
You knew each other?
He just is just a happy
More or
camper.
less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're
Anyway,
here.
we're almost done with this game. We've got about
Maybe
40,
some
50
other
minutes
time.
left. And that will be it. My first time I've actually completed a stream or a speedrun in one stream. Can you believe it? I can't. Anyway. We're gonna go through here and oh boy. Oh shoot. This is actually easy. Don't touch it though, you'll die. I haven't done this in a while. I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Been dodging lasers since 1998. It's basically just L2 and R2 on every system. Or, yeah, you know. And this, for this, you just gotta scoot a little forward while these are coming at you and just do your work. Now you gotta be fast, because if you're not, they'll kill you. And there we go. Now you can sit in the chair if you want. You can do this. He'll just sit there and he'll be like, what am I doing? I'm on a mission. Just gotta think. Just gotta think about my life. There's no time for resting. That's kind of sad. Just seeing that text, there's no time for resting, knowing all the work he's done so far. It's just... I mean, if he's saying there's no time for resting, why do you even sit down? Anyway, we're coming up to another boss fight. This is a boss fight that is not hard, but tedious and requires a lot of... You gotta know what you're doing. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, I didn't mean to use that, but whatever. It gives me health. Let's see if we have anything to combine. Okay, we're good. We're good on health, we're good on everything, life is good, the merchant's to our right, I'm done with him, I'm just gonna, okay. Merchant, I'm doing a speedrun, I appreciate you helping me, I really do, but I'm sorry, like, you're just getting on my nerves. If you kill him in professional mode, ladies and gentlemen, he won't come back, so just use common sense to your wits and your knowledge, because believe me, you don't want to kill him on professional mode, because then you won't have a vendor. You don't have a vendor, well, shoot.
Anyway, we're coming up to a very creepy boss fight. This is probably the most aesthetically gross looking boss that you have to fight. But lucky for us. I just keep saying lucky for us. I don't get it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna activate this. There are two. This guy likes to come through the ceiling every so often, and oh my gosh, there he is. This guy's creepy. Okay, that was uncalled for. So yeah, we're basically just pressing a bunch of buttons for no reason. Where do I go? This is the one part of the game I just totally forget. And for all the right reasons. And he'll jump down eventually, or try and grab you by the neck. It is sometimes good just to let him follow you, so you, he jumped down. And he jumped down again. This is kind of quite tricky the first time you play. You just gotta memorize the... Just gotta memorize what to do and you'll be fine. This one's kind of easy. You just go through this and then there's one on this side. And then one on the other side. Or not one on this side, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. So you destroy that and go through here. He'll try and pinch you through this. Like his big claw will try and pinch you. It does damage, but it's not going to kill you. Now we actually go back through here. It's good that he dropped down so he can't pinch us through that. And here we go. That was basically that. And we jump through here. He'll try and pinch us again. We'll run through here. Take this. There he is. And he's dead. Actually, well, there we go. Now he's dead. That is just nasty. Props to the people who designed these enemies. That is just... You should wake up to that thing in the middle of the night. I tell you, it gives me nightmares. I think I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Great. Okay, so I hope you guys have been enjoying this ride so far. For those that have stuck through the beginning, seriously, thanks. I mean, it's been fun. It really has been. Going through the village was just awesome. Hearing that nostalgic music and, you know, just having a good time. That's what it's about. Just relaxing, letting life ease and stress. Just letting life stress just ease off once in a while. Just relax. And blowing up some dudes because who doesn't like doing that? Now some do live. That's creepy, but they do. We're gonna jump down here. There's a ladder in a tent. Who would have thought? Where is it? There it is. I don't know what I was doing. The merchant, dude. Oh, okay. 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 I didn't hear you grunt, but what the? Okay, whatever. Some guy just jumped off the cliff. In the PS2 version, in the GameCube, when you slip if you slip the merchant's throat, he does a different grunt and he'll just fall straight on his knees. In this version, he does like the slow twist fall, only. I think. I don't think he does any other animation or any other death animation. Now we're gonna fight Krauser. He is just annoying. Oh my gosh! No, you suck. I'm. Do not catch me off guard. Did you see how far that blew him back? Funny Krauser. Funny Krauser. Krauser, you're just a class A guy, aren't you? Want to kill me for no reason? I don't get you. Are you not just dead? Okay, so he's gone. Somehow. I don't know. I just don't know. I really don't know. You can actually tell where he is because his shadow pops up. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna beat you up, bro.
Yeah, that's when you know you dealt enough damage, he actually just throws. He gives up and throws a flashbang and disappears somehow. Oh my gosh, whoa, you can do that? Mm-hmm. Jump down, bro. He should throw one now. You gonna throw one, bro?
That's what I'm talking.
Good. Okay. Now I need to heal up because I'm afraid that I'm gonna die. And that's the last thing you want to do in Resident Evil is just die. It's okay if we die now. I've made it this far. I'll be a little disappointed, but you know, it's okay. We're gonna finish this out long and strong either way. So let's see if I have anything to combine. Good, we're pretty much set. Well, hello Xavier. Nice to see you again. Welcome up. What are you doing, bro? Why are you throwing grenades, bro? Okay, you're just gonna get destroyed now, bro. Oh, he disappears. Cool. So, basically for this, what we gotta do is we gotta push this little statue with a, apparently it's decapitated, this gargoyle creature lion thing. I'm gonna push this to the spot opposite of us, which has a space we need to occupy with this said statue thing. Push that a little more to the left or the right. And there we go. Because we need to totally do puzzles during a boss battle. Just joking. It makes good fun. So I'm actually going to heal up. That actually does nothing. You can't use that, just so you know. Krauser's going to pop up somewhere because that's what he does. That's who he is. There, oh, there's a shadow. Did that? Okay.
Now we're talking.
Come on. Punch, kick you in the face with my foot. These shoes I've been wearing for about 16 hours.
Good.
There we go. He blinds you again. And we're going to jump down and we have to face these annoying little droids. Basically have to pop these off. Oh, he doesn't want to pop. There we go.
What is it that you fight for?
My
Comrade?
past, I suppose.
Past, I suppose.
Good riddance.
Umbrella.
Or umbrella. Why did I say that? That's okay if you blow up. No, I gotta heal because I don't want to die. Anyway, that's the most annoying part of this, because they will sadly shoot you. And, you know, yeah, everyone wants that. Everyone wants to get shot by a freaking whatever the heck they are. They've got, like, Star Wars drones in this. Yeah, again, I guess they're used at Krauser's disposal because they're kind of his little henchmen.
Prepare for your
gosh.
death, Leon.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Oh, okay. I didn't expect to kill him, but you know what? I was super stressed out. That's why I was not talking, because I thought that was going to be the first time I was going to die. Because, oh my gosh, that was. I'm just going to combine you with that. Okay, cool. We have 2 full health thingies. Now I did pick up both the pieces. I don't want to die at this part because if you don't pick up both, yeah, okay. If you don't pick up both the pieces, you kind of die. Now to put it in the wall you go to, you just jump down that ladder, turn to the right, jump down here. Otherwise, you're gonna have to run through all of that again, and you might not make it. Got all these pieces to put in. Kind of reminds me of the castle part we did about an hour ago. About an hour and 20 minutes ago. Anyway. Okay. So we go through here, and the island blows up. Yeah, we're at the end of the game. This is basically the end. I'm not going to save because I'm pretty confident in what I'm doing, but we are going to need the rocket launcher for this part. I know I said PRL only, but this is the part where we do need it because PRL does not work on that. Oops. So basically, we just need them for those guys. Alright. So we go up there. This guy, we just run straight under the bridge. He's not going to hit us. Gun. And we gotta go this way. Wait for that guy to jump down. I'm gonna cut his butt off. Okay, then we go through here. Kill him. He died usually. Okay. So we're gonna chain swing down this. Gotta turn around, activate that red little switch you saw. And this is the hardest part by far probably of the game. Just in terms of trying not to die, because the guys with the miniguns are horrendous. And there are like 3 of them. I mean, they totally miss. Okay, so I'm not gonna fart with them anymore. Exactly what I'm saying about the stressful part is that, you know, you just don't want to die. I don't have the... Who else is shooting me? I don't know. That was kind of stupid. Basically, I'm just going to run for my life, because that's all I'm doing at this point. Ow, ow, ow. No, 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 no. I don't want to die. Okay, we have nothing to worry about now. We just clear out these enemies, and we'll be good. Okay, we are pretty much golden. Pretty much. Probably still have a few more little extra enemies to worry about. Nothing we can't handle. Ow. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up my foot. Okay, Leon. I'm just thankful I didn't blow up there. Oh my gosh. You're kicking my booty. I'm trying to take it slow on this part. There shouldn't be that many more enemies to spawn. How do I get him? Oh, right. Whoops. Now, I will warn you. I'm not worried about dying, I got no right here. The guy in the helicopter above you actually, can, shoot you. Not on purpose, but, like, on accident. If you're near his vicinity where he's shooting, he can take you down, so, not take you down, but, you know, when he says take cover, it's just best to take cover and just listen to the man. Okay, with that, we are coming out of the way. I'm not doing anything. Anyway, we're going to jump down here. Turn around. So I can get that health. Yeah, he's blowing up stuff for no reason. Now, that's what I was saying the most stressful, because just the miniguns, the crossbow guys, that was one of my more rough. We almost died. That would have been bad if we did. Okay, so I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you can see it, but a developer added something in this game, and they actually added a picture of, I think, someone in the development crew, and it's basically this person like a ski outfit, like this green, bright green like fluff outfit, fluff shirt, giving like a peace sign. I don't know where they are. They're actually right over here. They just put a picture of themselves inside the game, and it's kind of hard to see, but they're definitely there. I think it's like over there. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second. See if I can light up the area. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot higher. Okay, apparently they don't want us shooting over there. Never mind. Anyway, enough messing around. Let's finish this game. I have 1 herb. This sucks. I really don't want to die. So basically, in that cutscene, Ada finds you. The infection takes over. You turn kind of evil. She stabs you in the leg, and you go back to normal. Because we need to get the infection out to plague us. You know that breathing. You know what that means. It means run for your life, because you might die. No, it actually means he got a regenerated to fight. Not really fight, we don't have to. We totally don't have to. I don't know how I didn't see us, but okay. Anyway, we're gonna climb up here. I'm gonna combine these real quick. A yellow, a red, and a green give you full health. And I actually think that's the one that increases your health beyond capacity, I'm not sure. Good, we got some health. I just do not like these sounds. The game is very good at making you crap your pants. Because especially with one of these headphones blowing out, I don't have any perception as to where anyone is. So basically this is short and painless. What we gotta do is we gotta go down here and activate one of these buttons, I guess. We will try to at least, and it doesn't work out to our favor. But we will try. So, we've got all these enemies that are going to come, and they're going to try and kill us. They're going to feel pretty stupid when they jump down. Hold their heads off. Now you little... I gotta save my own life. Ow. Ow. Stop shooting me. Okay. Okay, that hurt. Okay, that hurt. Oh wow, okay. forget which one has the necessary component. Oh, there we go. So sorry, I had to focus. I really did not want to die. So we're gonna climb up here. We're actually gonna go in this other room. My bad, not that one. We're gonna go in this one. This. Sometimes you just take items to click on another thing. So we're gonna use this. That unlocks that. Oh my gosh. What the heck? So we do that. Yeah, you do that. You kill them. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna blind you. So we're gonna press this. I'm gonna heal up because I definitely do not want to die. If this were professional, to be honest, you guys, I don't know if I would have made it. I'm completely blind going down here. I don't know if there's an enemy because, like I said, these enemies had some sound issues, and I couldn't tell where they were shooting or coming from. But luckily for us, the hard part of the game is over. Now it's easy stuff. Thank goodness, because I need a break. And they're still coming. Wow, okay. So you go through here, and you go through here, and you find Ash. She's in this weird incubation chamber thingy. And I found her, and we go through here. Kick that door open. There's the merchant. How you doing? Nice to see ya. Goodbye. And we go through here. Now we're going to come up on some enemies here, but not to worry. They are stupid and incapable, but, you know. Now, we are at the final chapter. This will take me about 6 more minutes, and we will have the game beaten. Which I think is great. Here we go. This is the last part of the game. There's no more chapters. This will take about 6 minutes because it's the final boss fight. And, yeah. I'm going to show you a little trick on how to beat this guy. That's it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into Resident Evil. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Okay, so we just gotta go back down the elevator. And we are escaping this island. Let's go.
Leon.
We have to get off this island.
Yes, Ashley, I know. Let's go. Come on.
It's gonna what?
I know it's gonna blow. Let's go. Okay. Well, let's go do this. We gotta ride a jet ski out of here. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So we jump down. We gotta catch her. I don't know how can you catch a human that far down? How, dude? Like, no. Your arms would rip off and your back would break. Okay. Here we go. What if somehow I forgot that? Like, I know you can't, but...
Hang on,
oh my gosh,
sweetheart.
if you could, I'd be so mad. Well, I'm dead. Anyway. Basically, you just gotta avoid these structures. And I think you can do backflips. I think you can do a backflip off of this. Well, there is a way. I'm not gonna try. If you hit any walls or anything, you could die. What the? We died at the last second. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that's okay. I try not to do a die speedrun. It's unfortunate I died at the end, but for some reason, the left and right analog would not work, so I died.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Oh well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. We did it in 2 hours and 20 minutes, and that's pretty dang good, to be honest. So now that I already died, which I had a feeling somehow I would die at the last second, which sucks, but see if we can do a backup. No, I don't know how. There's a wave, we have to accelerate because there's like a wave or something behind us. It's this riptide. I cannot believe I died at the last second. Are you joking? Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway. So let's see if this...
Okay. That was Resident Evil 4, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into this speedrun. If you liked it, give it a like, thumbs up, do what you want. I can't believe I died. Are you serious? I died at the last second. Oh my gosh, I died on the easiest part of the game. Anyway, that's okay. So I hope you liked it. That's Resident Evil 4 just holds a special place in my heart. Always has. And it will continue to for many years. Hope you guys, you like this speedrun. Let's see how we did. 660 enemies killed. I'm stretching. We killed 660 enemies in 2 hours and 22 minutes with a hit ratio of 91% thanks to the wonderful PRL laser cannon. Yes, let's update that to the leaderboards. That's pretty good. And yes, we will save. Alright, I hope you guys like this. That was Resident Evil 4 campaign speedrun. I had a ton of fun doing this. If you guys want to see more great content, subscribe, like, comment, do what you want. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Seriously, this has been great. Thank you guys. See ya!